Vince, the numbers say overwhelmingly the home team in Game 7 of the finals is at a huge advantage. They won 15 of the first 18 examples in the NBA Finals. What is it about home court that helps out so much in these games?
Well, it's not even really your superstars. It's your role players that are comfortable. They step on the court, they feel at home. They know the basket better than any other arena that they play in. So the superstars are going to be superstars in any arena they step in. Now, when you need your role players, this is when your role players are comfortable. They know where their sweet spots are and everything like that. The backdrops tend to be a little different, and sometimes it bothers you, sometimes it don't. But it just depends. So I think for the role players, the home team, this is what it's all about. You feel home. You get to sleep in your own bed. You're not in the hotel. You can get to where you need to go.
Well, here's a role player, role of superstar.
Yeah,
here's
role.
the two-time MVP, Steph Curry.
Michael in the back.
Steph, Michael Grange from Toronto. First chance to hear from you since Game 6 and a lot of the kind of drama that swirled around with Ayesha's tweets, etc. How have you kind of managed that last 36 hours and just focused on the job at hand? And for those of us not in that kind of spotlight, what do you do?
There's nothing really that's going to distract me from what's happening on the court. Yeah, I get asked about it, and what's between me and Ayesha, the conversations about what happened, that's going to be handled. But other than that, that doesn't take any spotlight off of what my job is on the floor and what these next 48 minutes are going to be like in Game 7. So that's kind of all I'm worried about. I might have to cut the Wi-Fi off at my house, though.
Jermaine? Has it been, I mean, we talked earlier in the series about the spotlight and the scrutiny and all that. Do you kind of just shake your head at the kind of levels it gets to sometimes?
Yes, but I guess because the stuff that I hear is probably 10 times worse than the stuff that I don't hear. So, I mean, you got to love that scrutiny, whether it's the scrutiny and the praise, positive or negative, because of the stage that we're on. If we're in the finals every year and playing for a championship and that's what you have to deal with, I'm cool with it.
Al Saracevic, San Francisco Chronicle. Steph, if you had a chance over the last 36 hours to reflect on Game 7's impact on this team's legacy, win or lose?
No, it's all about winning the game. I mean, we'll worry about what either result means afterwards. We're going
in terms of magnitude and how you're preparing yourself for such a big game.
Same kind of preparation, understanding that we need our best basketball for 48 minutes to end this season, and hopefully with a W. I don't feel any extra pressure, which is good. I just understand and want to enjoy the moment, because growing up as a basketball fan, you kind of put yourself in so many Game 7s to win the finals kind of situations and playing with your friends and stuff. And this is my first crack at it, so excited about it. I understand we've had 2 subpar games, and we need to make a couple adjustments. But we are capable of doing that, and a resilient basketball team that is ready for this opportunity. And that's what I'm confident in.
Carl, next seat over.
Steph, with the way you guys run your defensive switches, it seems like in the last couple of games anyway, you're getting put in some rather awkward situations where you're having to guard LeBron or Tristan Thompson. I mean, and actually, it looks like they're doing the same thing with Kyrie. I mean, are you having to work extra hard on defense because of the switching? And how do you compensate in this final game?
The only thing is just got to stay out of foul trouble. That's the only thing I need to worry about. The kind of schemes they're doing to put me in screen and rolls or to try to isolate me against bigger guys hasn't really hurt us that bad, except if I get into foul trouble. I mean, we looked at the numbers and stuff, and I mean, my one-on-one defense, I think I can hold my own in those situations, especially if it's ISO situation and clock's running down or whatnot. Comfortable in that position, and as long as I'm on the floor, I think we'll be all right.
So I would assume that with that being said, you probably will maintain your same style of defense and maybe not, like stay at home on one guy.
No, I have to lend support. If I'm guarding the guy setting the screen, we have certain principles of how I'm supposed to guard that. If it requires a switch, then we do it. That's kind of my game plan, and just not foul.
Lowell Cohn, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. Stephen, after Game 6, Clay said if you don't win the championship, the season will be a failure. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, pretty much, because that was our goal from the beginning. We're here on Game 7 with a chance to do it. We've had 2 chances already, haven't gotten it done. 48 minutes to do it. So if we come up short, we'll all be very, very, very disappointed. No two ways around that.
Thank you.